Welcome to episode 3 of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Knuckles, and all that. Yeah, for a little while here, we're gonna be staggered on the levels we're in, because, just because of how things happened. Because the levels get so long that it gets hard to, do more than 2 acts per episode, so. If I sound tired, it's because I'm waking up. You know. Alright, spin dash right here next to the sign if you want to take the top path, because it forces you on the bottom path pretty quickly. Like the ground beneath you will give way, and well, by finding this secret, we're on the bottom path now. I just like showing off where secrets are that I know about. Did I miss any? Maybe. I don't know. I don't have like, I know how to play this game, the Sonic 3 portion anyway. I know the levels of the Sonic 3 portion, but that doesn't mean I know them like the back of my hand. So, like, I'll recognize a certain set piece and know where there is a secret, but that doesn't mean I know where all the secrets are just off the top of my head. Well, this special stage is kind of interesting, and people who know how to play this game are probably going to shout at me for doing it wrong, but I do it the way I'm most comfortable with. You see, the easy way to do this one, that I didn't find out about until, you know, YouTube and the internet, is you just take a bunch of right-hand turns or left-hand turns, and you'll do the entire thing pretty easy. I do this the way I discovered it as a child. You know, the very first time I was able to beat this one, because this one, you know, gave me some degree of trickery when I was younger. But if you know you can jump over 2 orbs at the same time, then you just do what I do here. But no, the easier way of doing it's just to make a bunch of right-hand or left-hand turns, and you'll get everything, like, and it won't be a problem. Like, a lot of people seem to think that doing it the way I'm doing it is just too risky. I can't blame them for thinking that. I just don't agree. Like, this isn't too hard. You jump at the last possible moment. Like so. You see? It's not that hard. Once you get the perfect, you're pretty free to not have to jump anymore, though. Because I will eventually be playing this game as Knuckles, since that's a different, an actually different experience. The Knuckles playthrough happens, like, chronologically after the Sonic and Tails playthrough does. So when I play through as Knuckles, I'll show you the right or left method, just to show how much easier that is. Yeah. We're at, we've almost got all the emeralds, and we're not even at level 4 yet. Actually, I believe because level 4 is the casino level. It's that style of level. It's Carnival Night. I will have all the emeralds by then. Like, I get them in Carnival Night, and we can start discussing Supersonic and how much better Supersonic is in Sonic 3 Complete than in Sonic 3. And how much better Supersonic is in Sonic 3 than he is in Sonic 2. It's like this progression thing. It's just sad that it took, you know, Sonic fans who like this game to figure out how to best handle Supersonic and not Sega themselves. Like, come on, dudes. It was never actually that hard, but you know how ideas work. Sometimes after a good idea comes, you kick yourself for not having it to begin with. Yeah, I almost lost a shield there. If I didn't have that double jump, I totally would have. And now I'm just gonna start failing. Nope, you're not gonna kill him. When they have their spikes out, they're completely invincible. That's why that didn't work. And I saved a shield to lose a shield. Until I believe I lose my rings here. Yep. Ah, you bastard. These guys are interesting. An interesting idea. They'll shoot a little arrow out of their mouth, but you have to hit the eyeball 3 times to activate the switch within. Like for this one, it raised that little platform so I could spin dash through there. They're interesting, but they're not really all that great. Like, that one almost hit me because I was being a dumbass, but... Thank you, game. So in a similar vein to the Slicers of Metropolis, I like the grasshopper enemies in this level from a design standpoint, but I absolutely hate them. Like those drill enemies in Labyrinth Zone for being enemies that pop out of the ground, because I absolutely hate that. So they're kind of this weird bag where I really like the enemy design, but I really hate the enemy. Now I was trying to get through there to see if I could, but I was too low. You can take a hit when on that thing and it won't count as a ring loss, it just you lose the platform. It doesn't matter, you're not supposed to be able to go up there, I don't think. Not without Tails. Maybe Knuckles? I don't know. So I decided to, you know, well, the thing launched me back, so I might as well do the slots, right? Eat it, me! And I can't get back in now. I'm surprised that particular thing right there didn't happen to me more in Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Like, at least once. Where you just lose control and accidentally hit a goal post. Or the goal markers or whatever. I have rings back. Problem to gambling is sometimes you lose. Actually, if it's real gambling, most of the time you lose. But in video games, hey, why not? It's not like you're actually losing anything. That's why I do it so much. Fire Shield makes this area kind of a joke. Till this dude. See, that's why I hate enemies that ambush you. Oh, I keep getting hit now. Like, this hallway, like, destroys me. It's so bad. It's the hallway of shame. And up here is a secret, so at least I get a better shield out of it. Fire Shield might make a joke out of that one area. Like, the Fire Shield is really good in outrun areas, because it's a really good burst of speed. But for this boss, we want this shield, because it lets me get 5 hits in before he destroys the ground. This would be seemingly impossible, except, like, this happens. This is a new mechanic, like, it happens for this boss fight, but it's actually a multiplayer thing. Like, if you've got a player 2, he can control Tails and fly you places. I guess this boss fight was here just to show that off. Maybe even show you could do it. But you can't do it in single player unless you're playing Sonic 3 Complete, which gives you, like, dick. It gives you one player control for Tails as well. It's really awkward to use. But and now I'm just being a dick to Tails. Carnival Night Zone. A lot of people like this music. I don't particularly find it that great. I don't like, I don't know, I'm not a fan of circus music as a whole. And I don't really like this level a whole lot because I don't like circus motifs. I'm not a fan of the circus. I don't know. I don't hate, like, circus folk. I find, you know, clowns to be creepy in that uncanny valley sense, but I'm not actually scared of them. I don't know. I've never liked the idea of the circus. I get why it would be a thing, like, you know, back in the day before TV and electronics as a whole. But and you know, I don't hate people who like it. I should probably stuck with the fire shield, to be honest. I'm just not a fan of the circus. That's all. You know, if you and your family want to have fun at the circus, you know, go for it. That's good for you. I'm not a fan. This level's a pain in the ass. Like, go figure, it's level 7, it should be. I'm just talking about the, not even getting the perfect. It's just, there's this clump of 4 spheres that I always manage to never find. I get pretty lucky right now to take this path because it's these 4 right here. I never remember how to find these 4. It might look simple, that's because it is. I just don't have it committed to memory. Like, because normally I take this path first after getting those first 2 clumps. I don't know, I just, you know, and it's not even a perfect thing because you can't turn those into rings. The perfect is easier to do than complete the mission. Complete the stage, that is. I gotta use my words. I'm not the best at just waking up. No, this level's neat. I don't wanna... Its difficulty comes in the fact that it can be easy to lose some of these things. And for the perfect, you have to remember... that it's not just walking around a perimeter, it is surrounding a set of blue spheres with red spheres. So, you know, they've left basically all of them halfway completed for you, just to throw you off, I guess. But I have all the Chaos Emeralds in episode 3 out of a bunch. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a long game. We won't be seeing any more perfects in special stages, though. I'm going to that in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, just to understand that I don't perfect those. We'll see Super Sonic every here and there. I do utilize it. Like, it's God mode, and I hate using God mode, except for certain uses of it, because in Sonic 3 Complete... I'll get back to that thought in a second. This is the 3rd bonus stage that I haven't seen yet. You've got these, like, gravity orbs that you can launch yourself off of, and there's a thing at the bottom that's coming up. If you touch the thing at the bottom, it'll eject you from the stage. Your objective is to get as high as you can while collecting stuff, so... That was probably the worst, like, way of describing that I possibly could have, but I don't know, I don't. Yay, twisty thing. Carnival Night has a bunch of fun, gimmicky stuff, I guess. It's just not my level. You can get some good speed in it. Oh. Whenever you find a special stage ring from now on, it counts as 50 rings, so, you know, that's a free use of Super Sonic. Oh. Areas with jutting spikes from the ceiling that take up the entire area. Yay, Super Sonic. Oh, I forgot to talk about him. And we're coming to the end, so I'm out of time, basically. I'll do that next time, if I remember to. This boss is kind of fun. This mini-boss, I won't use Super Sonic against him. Some of the more annoying ones I will. But this guy's actually kind of fun. The idea is you hit him, and his little spike-topped thing will damage him. You want to avoid the electricity, but that's not too hard. And because this boss... can't use supersonic now. And because this boss can actually be a pain in the ass and take forever if his top just refuses to hit him, he only takes 4 hits instead of 6. Like, and I'm not kidding. I've almost lost because I had nowhere to stand. Because the top refused to hit him. Like, it would bounce around him. But this was a long-ass episode for only 2 acts, so, I'll see you next time. We'll eventually even things out. Have a good day. Bye.